I think a lot of people miss that fact is effort means everything.
Yeah, but you get what you put in. So I'm tired. I don't want to be here, but I am here. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but I'm here.
Man, I'd like to see all of these autopilots go away. Go away, autopilot. Oh, almost logged Maggie out. Ah, that would have been bad. Sorry, Maggie. Go away, autopilot. Look at that. No more autopilots. I got some fullers. This call just got fuller. I like it.
It sounded like you said otter pilots.
I
I
did.
thought he was saying otter.
Otter?
It is Otter, OTTER, Otter
Otter
Pilot.
pilot? Oh, like
That's
for
that
flying.
automated recording nonsense in the meetings that they show up, but no one else does.
I want to see the report on how many of those are actually reviewed.
Yeah, right? Hard zero. Good morning, everybody. How was your weekend? Do we have good weekends?
I went under contract.
Yeah,
Saturday.
you did. Way to go, Eric. I showed about $9 million worth of inventory on Saturday.
Is that why you were annoyed when I called you?
No, I was already home.
He was annoyed because it was you.
No,
That
I was just
could be
giving him shit because he's all, are you eating? I'm like, no, but I'm still annoyed that you called.
it. Love you too.
I was just messing with him. I had just gotten home and I was recapping the showings. Is that it? Just one win? I'm under contract.
I guess I got one other one. So I don't know if you've been watching it, Dan, but I just did like 37 separate open house customized pieces for our team, which
Okay.
was about like 46 hours.
You're a great social media marketer.
Hey, am I? I don't think so.
Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Maximus. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning, Dolan. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Trey. Good morning, Fabs. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Dad.
I figured now that you got your good mornings in, you should be able to say, what are your wins, your celebrations, the things you're
Yeah,
most proud of.
yep. That's what I needed, Dan. That's what I needed.
We on week 4 of the gym?
Yeah, week 4, my body freaking hurts. It's good though. This weekend, same. I showed 6 million of Sierra Vista dollars this weekend. So
I
I
just thought
think
that
That's a
would be
that'll.
a
lot of
funnier way of,
houses, dude.
I just thought that was
That's
a
a
funnier
lot
way
of
of describing
houses.
looking at houses. Showed $9 million for the product. Trey showed $6 million for the product.
Yeah, there was a lot of showings this weekend. Got a couple pre-approvals on Friday. A listing went active. Yeah, it was a busy weekend. Busy weekend.
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude.
I finally convinced my divorcee couple that we're selling their house. I finally convinced them to get in a group chat together to make communication a little bit easier. They hate each other, Dan.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, they don't want to talk at all.
They don't play nice.
No, no.
You know what? People just don't realize it. You're gonna make your lives a little harder by being a dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I don't
back
get
from
it.
my road trip and ready to dig in.
How was your road trip?
It was fun. It was fun. Went around with family and then saw my children in the military and they got cars. We helped them to get their cars. So that was fun.
27.5% interest rates?
What'd you say?
Mustang.
Did they get a Mustang or a Camaro?
Ah, One of them got a Mercedes and the other got a Chevrolet. Yeah.
Eh,
Okay. Okay.
fancy now.
Okay.
Can't talk to you with your fanciness. Well, not a bad week, huh? Not a bad driving around doing some cool stuff. Other wins and celebrations. I got to hang out with Mikey a little bit on Saturday night. That was fun. Speaking of which, it'll be on your doorstep probably tomorrow sometime.
Oh, my book came in. $1 Million Mind State, but that one, yeah.
Nice. I have 4 of the exactly what to say's for real estate agents that are on my back counter at home. No, those
That one-
not at the office. They're at the back counter. It sucks because I forgot them. I just realized I forgot them.
That one's en route. I don't know what's taking so long.
I ordered 4 of them. I figured someone's going to come see me at the office and get one. That's all our wins, huh? We're good. Awesome. Mindset reset every Monday. Does it help for you guys? Is that a helpful thing for you to start your weeks off?
One of my best
100%.
things.
One of your best things?
Yeah, because if I don't get it, I feel off the entire week.
I'm glad I could have that kind of impact on you, Eric.
Right? Not being
Dance
able
for
to-
me, puppet. Dance for me, puppet. I'm kidding. No. So this week's reset idea, I want to focus around a single word. It was actually already said today, which I appreciated. Effort. Effort. Is it rewarded? Yeah.
Most
absolutely.
time.
Most time. If you are struggling through something, are you more likely to get help when you are showing people that you're willing to do the work and try to figure it out? Or you just throw your hands up and say, I don't do it for me. When you're willing to show that you're willing to put in the effort, more people will pour into you. I don't understand why. I don't. I genuinely don't. But I can tell you that when someone shows me that they're willing to put in the work, I am willing to put the work in on them. When a client sees that you're willing to put in the work for them, they tend to like you better. Just a simple text at 9 o'clock at night, letting them know you're still in the process of something, right? A follow-up saying, hey, I just want to confirm our appointment for tomorrow. Lets them know that you're thinking about them. You're putting in the effort. Effort also helps you eat the frog. You ever heard that term, eat the frog? Eat the glass, bite the glass, whatever. It's do the hard thing first. Well, sometimes the hard thing is just starting. Oftentimes, the hardest thing you can do in any endeavor is move forward. But put in the effort. Does it take much effort to do something? Or does it take much effort to decide to do something? My daughter has a puppy. And puppies do what puppies do, right? Puppies like to mess up carpet. They reverse onto the carpet, they leave a mess, they leave, and they're happy again. I don't like it. Their happiness is my upsetness. So my daughter's room smells like a mess. And she just throws her hands up and says, I don't know what to do. I can tell you how frustrating it is to me to have someone that has the resources, has the tools, has the equipment. I mean, we have a professional grade carpet cleaner that I didn't know you can buy. And I want to say thank you to Mikey because he has one that I borrowed. And I borrowed it so many times, I said, fuck it, I should just buy my own. And we've used the crap out of it. Funny word, crap out of it, crap in it. But she has it and it's there and it's quite simple to use. Flip a switch, pull the trigger, move the device. It had sat in her room for 2.5 weeks before it was finally used. And I told her, I was like, I asked her, why do you want to live like this? Why is it that you feel like this is okay? And her response is, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, so you instead have to fight every day to exist because now you're living in squalor versus asking a question to find the solution to solve your problem. It got to the point where mom got involved. And when my wife gets involved, I get involved. We're a tag team, right? I'm coming off the ropes, jumping in from the turnbuckles. And I'm not very graceful when I do that. I come in and knock down a lot of things. But the thing is she didn't realize that she's spending more time and energy dancing around the mess than it would have taken her to clean it up and been happy again. Like to have ease. And I told her yesterday, I was like, Sid, all you need to do is show that you're willing to do the work and I'll help you do it. But I'm not going to do it for you. And I walked her through how to use the machine, right? We model, and then we let them do it. We show them what we want done. We show them the effort we want done, and we let them do it. But I'll tell you, she felt super uncomfortable when I'm in her room working and she's on her bed sitting there. And I just turned over and looked at her and said, you finish now. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, you should have been watching. I was in here for 10 minutes. Showed you how to do it. Figure it out. But then she got done, and there was a sense of pride. You can tell there was a sense of pride because I came back into her room to check, and things that were not even part of the journey that she was on were changed. She had cleaned up things. She had reorganized stuff. She had put stuff away. It's almost like she started on the journey of cleaning up her room. She put in the effort, and she was rewarded with more energy. How many times have you guys seen that in your life, that when you put the effort into something that you've been avoiding, you're rewarded with the more energy? Like, I just keep going, getting more and more of it done. If you're manic like me, you start cleaning the house and all of a sudden you've shaved your head, trimmed your beard, and washed the dog. What the hell happened? I was just doing dishes, but you got rewarded with more energy. Effort gets rewarded. If your effort is put towards negative things, are you not rewarded with more negative energy? My sister called me in a frantic last night, about 6:30, 6:15, 6:30. We had just started Make Your Own Pizza night. It's one of my favorite meal nights because the kids get excited to pick their own toppings. We make their own pizzas. My sister calls me crying, which is not common. Well, my mom fell down yesterday and she broke the toilet, flooded the house. The last time this happened, there was 2 inches of sitting water in her living room. She has a sunken living room, so it became a natural pool. My sister called me freaking out, an absolute disaster, because the last time this happened, my sister dealt with it alone because I was out of town. So my sister instantly thinks that she's got this same situation on, and the only kid at home is Aston. So I was like, you know what? I'm heading that way. I'll get there soon. I got there, took a shot back. We saddled in. Both of them were just absolutely beyond stressed. Didn't know where to start. And I said, just start by getting the wet stuff outside. Let's start there. That's our effort. And then within 5 minutes, that momentum was going. They were working better. Things were cleaning themselves up. We got the solution handled. It took us about an hour. My sister told me afterwards, she goes, Daniel, thank you for helping. I was like, Jody, all you had to do is get started. You had a little bit of effort into it and it helped you finish the rest. Effort gets rewarded. And my nephew, he was a worker. He did what he was supposed to. Except for I told him to take all the wet things outside. He had started pulling the couch outside. I'm like, dude, the wet towels, not everything that's wet. But thank you. I appreciate the effort. Even when we are in a place of utter disarray, despair. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's so much work to be done. I am so overwhelmed. Is that a word anyone's ever used in their life? I'm overwhelmed. All you need to do is redirect your effort. I can either focus on the problem or I can focus on the plan. I can't focus on both. But what I can tell you is that when you put a little bit of effort in the right direction, you get rewarded with more of it. Not only do you get rewarded with someone who's willing to come help you, you get rewarded with that energy to do more. I find it funny because even when these disasters happen and the stressful points in our day happen, I find ways to laugh at it because I turn my effort into finding positive responses. Like I told you guys, I got to hang out with Mikey. Well, one of our agents locked us out of a house and the seller didn't have a key. So we had to go gain access to the house. I could have used Max because I know that Max has a background in gaining access to houses that are locked. I'm kidding. I don't know if Max does or not, but we'd like to make Max our little criminal. I bet Eric does, honestly. I bet Eric has a whole tool set for it. Yeah, I knew it.
I do actually. I legitimately do.
But what I can tell you is it wasn't a fun event. And Mike was stressed and Mike was overwhelmed. But I said, you know what? Hey, look, we get to hang out with each other a little bit. And I showed up. Let's go. And even when I'm there, I think to myself, man, if Mikey, if you wanted to hang out, you could just call me, man. You don't have to lock yourself out of a house. And even same thing yesterday. I told my sister, I was like, Jody, if you need help cleaning your floors, you don't need to flood the house. Right? You turn the effort into a positive thing, you get more of it. You can laugh at things, but effort gets rewarded. Abstaining from work is probably one of the worst things the human condition can ever do. Can beavers decide to build their dam later? No. Right? They can't. Like it's genetically encoded in them to do the work. A beaver can't wake up and go, I just don't feel like it today. I'm gonna bed rot and scroll on Beaver Talk. That's a terrible name. TikTok for beavers. Platypus times. No, they can't because it's hard coded and they haven't created mentally the facilities to procrastinate. But we have. I think it's the worst thing human beings have ever been gifted is free will. But it's also one of the best things we've ever gotten. So you get to decide where your effort goes. This last week, can you think of one time you put effort in the wrong direction? Yeah. What would have changed had you have made one decision differently?
Probably would have got a new client.
There you go. There's an upside to every positive decision. There's a downside to every negative one. Right? There was that horrific shooting that happened in Idaho at the In-N-Out. Right? The kid running around with an assault rifle shooting up things. One person made the effort to change the situation.
Joshua.
What happened? Right? The guy pulled out a weapon and engaged the feral shooter, forcing him to give up his plans. Positive effort kind of trumped negative effort. That was a decision someone made. I saw tons of social media videos of people like recording it and playing it out there. And it kind of is a weird phenomenon to see how little the human condition cares about certain things because they'll just sit and watch. They'll sit and watch it happen. They'll videotape it and then commentate on it, not put any effort into solving it. So, are you commentating on your own life? Are you sitting back as a passenger watching your ship ebb and flow in the waves? Ooh, I got business. Oh, I don't. Ooh, I got business. Oh, I don't. Or are you actively rowing it towards something? You're putting in the effort to push you in a different direction. This week, challenge yourself. to put effort into the right places. If you had 100 magic effort beans in a week, and every time you had to do something, you had to consume one of these effort beans, where would you place them? Would you benefit yourself? Would you benefit others? Would you call upon others to help you out because they see that you're working towards something big and they want to be a part of it? Or would you put it towards excuses and doubts and actively sabotage the momentum you have? I can tell some people are going to resonate with that. You may not seem like you're actively self-sabotaging, but look where your effort goes. I personally lean on the helping side of things. If people want help, I'm there to help. I love to help. Not that I have a hero complex and I want to be a Spider-Man one day, but I do like to see people get to their better places in life. So when I see people putting effort in, I love to jump in and see them win. I love to get in there and help them fix a broken tire and get back in the race. I like to get my effort magnified, multiplied, shared past others. Like now I give it to Eric. Eric takes it and he gives it to his team, and his team gives it back to their clients, and Eric tells his wife and his daughters, and all the amazing things that transpires because of this downward cascading event of energy, all because of the effort we put forward. I can tell you that there are days that I don't want to show up on these calls. There are days that I want to show up at all because I am so flat, energy broke. I'm exhausted, mentally drained. But those thoughts never come after I've already put the effort in. What does that mean? Once I get started, I am rewarded with the energy to keep going. So where should your effort be pushed?
You know, it's funny, Dan. I was listening to The One Thing this morning, and then that you just asked, where should your effort be pushed? Push into that one thing that's going to make a difference today.
Yeah, what is the one thing that you need to be doing right now that makes everything else easier or unnecessary? What is the one thing? What is the one place, the one activity, the one task, the one mindset belief system do you need to be developing? All right, where do you put your effort? Audra, you said you had something.
Yeah, doing what you plan to do and to bring success. The things that are hard to do that you have put in to plan to grow your business.
Yeah, do the things that you said you're going to do.
Just do it.
One of the craziest things is watching stories about the extreme human condition. People that have been underwater for 7 minutes, and people that can hike Mount Kilimanjaro barefoot, and the guy that was able to summit Mount Everest without an oxygen tank in flip-flops, I believe.
Mm.
Wim Hof. Anyone know the name? It's these incredible stories of people that had almost superhuman experiences in life. No, they're just putting effort into the right things. There's a lady out there that can recite pi back to like 340 some characters. I bet you she's not really good at memorizing phone numbers, but she can memorize pi. You just look superhuman when you focus your effort. Man, I wish I could find the video. There's a karate or jiu-jitsu or some kind of training video where the guy is slapping water. And he slaps water every day for years, slaps water every day for years. And he goes to his trainer, and he's like, what am I doing? I'm just slapping water. And then one day he goes to slap wood and it shatters. Because you focused your energy and you become very pointed. You almost look superhuman. But if you're putting your effort into 9,000 things, are you going to sharpen that sword very well? I'm not telling you that you guys have to narrow your focus and be one thing and one thing only. I'm telling you, if you want to have a superhuman response to something, the effort needs to be pointed in that direction. How many days does it take to become the master of something? Do you know? To be considered a master of something?
21
Was it
days?
30?
I got, what was that, 30?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I've heard that saying.
21 days?
10,000 hours, which is 416 consecutive 24-hour days. 10,000 hours of effort. Focused effort. Okay, think about in your life. 416 days. It's a little bit more than a year total. Now, you're not going to spend every single day focused in on what you're doing. Maybe you spend 8 hours a day, right? So that's 1,250 days, which is just more than 3.5 years. What have you done for 3.5 years in your life where you feel like you've focused on it consistently for 8 hours a day? Nothing. Nothing, right? Nobody on this call can say that they have focused themselves to a point of mastery.
I was
But you-
gonna say my kid, but I haven't mastered that. No, that's for sure.
You haven't.
You
But
put a lot of hours into that, but you never master it.
put a lot of hours in because they're always changing. Now you got your kid mastered, and then they become a teenager, and then a young adult, and then an adult. And you're like, shit, can you stay in one place so I can master this scenario? One of the things you can do is you can put an hour or two a day towards effort to master whatever you want to become. How crazy would it be to be the world's best at something? It doesn't mean you're superhuman. Doesn't mean that you have some special ability that granted by a bite of a radioactive spider. You guys couldn't tell I watched Spider-Man this weekend with my kids. All you have to do is focus your energy, focus your effort, have a plan, execute towards it, because effort gets rewarded. If you're not putting in the effort, are you going to get the results? Never. Never, never, never. I can tell you that when you sit around and wait for something to happen, it takes a whole lot longer than getting up and making it happen. Right? Me leaving my laundry basket full and waiting for my wife to take it downstairs and wash it, it's going to take a while because that's my job. And she expects me to do my job. So if I wait for someone to do my job for me, it's probably going to take longer than if I just got up and did it my damn self. My energy gets rewarded. My effort gets results that I want, right? I want clean shirts. I just have to put my laundry basket in front of the washing machine. I'm not allowed to touch the washing machine. I messed it up last time, so I have been banned from doing my own laundry. But I'll tell you, this week, watch what you put effort into. And if it's going towards something you want, put more effort there. If it's not, challenge it. All right. If you find yourself criticizing others, is that positive energy? Is that good effort? No. If you find yourself criticizing yourself, same question. Is that a good effort? No. No. So, what is the one thing that you can do that makes everything else unnecessary? Figure it out. Let's do it. Was today worth your time?
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. So you guys
Always. And
Good effort.
Spider-Man's fantastic.
Spider-Man was a good movie. I enjoyed it. My kids,
Yeah.
we took Stone. This is the first like big feature film Stone's gone to with us, and that it was long. I didn't expect it to be that long, and he did well. So
Because it's Spider-Man.
no, it's because we got up halfway through, went to the bathroom, got a refill on his icy, so he was sugared. So I missed the chunk when the Hulk was fighting. Like I missed when that started. So
Oh, that was a great part too, Dan.
yeah, I know. My wife felt like, I'm sorry. Like, oh. I was like, that's what we get for having kids. It's all your fault. Guys, thank you for being a part of my morning, part of my tribe. Let's go make some more wins happen. We got 1 escrow from the weekend. I think we're down by 8. We got to make up for this week. Can we do it?
Yes, we can.
Let's
Oh,
see if we
we're
can.
going to. What are you eating, Jim?
Veggie scramble.
Nice. I hope that's salsa, not ketchup. Because if that's ketchup, I'm banning you.
It's sriracha.
Okay, that's fair.
Ketchup on eggs is not bad, guy. Come on now.
Ketchup on eggs should be a felony.
Take
I
me
don't know
to
what the
jail.
problem is. All right.
Hey, hash browns, ketchup, eggs, and some bacon. Man, come on now.
You know what ketchup is, right? Sugar
Tomato
water
sauce?
red. That's all. That's all ketchup is. Sugar water red.
Okay, well,
Sounds
sugar
like
water
good,
red
alright.
is good on eggs.
Hey, you know what? In and out is still good, Dan. Grew up in Cali, just like you.
That's where you lost me.
Clearly, Idaho
I
doesn't.
can't cut it out.
All right, my friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.